I was just going to comment. Hello, welcome to Dodgers Football Stand. Good evening to all of you who are just joining. Welcome to the Man United Fan Stand. Hi, Soz, I cannot call in. That's no problem, mate. I've got a guest on anyway. Yeah, welcome to stream. If you have just joined, please drop a like if you haven't already. We are doing the report of the United against Arsenal game, and we're joined by a guy from, well, you saw him on Friday. Well, you heard him on Friday, should I say, on my channel. Obviously doing a little collab on my channel, and then obviously doing a collab with him on Kieran's Red of a Weekly channel. So we're joined by Sack from United and Talk Tonight, guys.
Hello, how's everyone doing?
Yeah. Also, congratulations to Sack and to Kieran. They predicted the correct scoreline, so they have won the shout out for today. And do check and do obviously with the shout out, subscribe to them. Both their links are in the description. I might eventually manage to get it in the description. If you have just joined, please drop a like if you haven't already. Keep getting your comments in. United 2, Arsenal 1. I'll tell you what, it's a good result. I will say it was a lucky result. It was not the best performance today. The first half we did pretty well. The second half was cack, as I always say. Also, check out my my fan cam and Sack's fan cam that we did on DLM75's channel. Goals came from Paul Pogba in the 16th minute. A header by Alexis Sanchez that hit the post. He was unlucky with the initial header. And then, obviously, the follow-up in the back of the net, kicked in by Paul Pogba, 16 minutes in, 1-0, perfect start. And then, obviously, second half, the whistle went, and we just played tripe. Mkhitaryan with a shot from about 20 yards out or so. It was a low dipping shot, but there was not much power in it. David De Gea hardly moved, and in the back of the net it went. Mkhitaryan against his former club, typical Arsenal. And then obviously Marouane Fellaini scored a goal. Well, he didn't actually. In the 88th minute, a ball into the box, headed by Fellaini, hit the post and followed in by Rashford. But unfortunately, the flag went up. But then again, 2 minutes later, Fellaini scored a header, which turned out to be the winner. It was a backward header as well. It was a great header in the back of the net. Check out my watch along if you haven't already. Also, subscribe if you are new to the channel. Want to vote to 200 subs. We are 8 subscribers away from 200, which is pretty close. Let's see if we can get to it. If you haven't already, please drop a like. Thank you for joining the stream. Please drop a like and get your comments in the live chat. Sack, yes. Wow, what can I say? What were your thoughts on the game?
I thought it was a good game. I thought a very, very good performance considering how poor we played in the second half. I thought it was a real game of two halves. I thought first half, we were very, very confident. We kept Arsenal out. We completely controlled the game, and we deserved that 1-0 lead. But the second half, we were a changed team. Arsene Wenger's words clearly spurring some motivation for the Arsenal players, and they really, really kicked on from there. They went and obviously scored the goal with Mkhitaryan. Glad he didn't celebrate, and then they started pushing on from there. It was quite scary at that point, but we kind of started to get control of the game. Which was good, and I think it was after that we grew back into the game, and then obviously the Fellaini goal, we were mental on the watch on, which was good.
You don't say.
I think it was just it was definitely needed. I think it would have been a disappointing result if we drawn 1-1 with them. They would have been happy. We would have been disappointed. I think at the end of the day, we really need to step ourselves up against us in that second half, because if it was Manchester City, we would have been hammered.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I mean, the second half, we came out just trying to play defensively or something, trying to defend this lead. We didn't seem to get a good grip into the second half. That was from the whistle, 45 minutes to 51st minute. We just didn't do well. When Mkhitaryan scored, obviously he did just a little celebration, yes, and all that stuff. Welcome back to the United fan stand, Man United fan stand, who obviously cannot join us today, obviously due to some reason we don't know, but we're not going to ask about that. But that's no problem. Very happy to have a guest on anyway. So, but don't worry, there's always chance for someone else for you to come on the preview for the Brighton game if you want to. If you have just joined, please drop a like and get your comment in the live chat. Yeah, I mean, since Mkhitaryan scored, we did start getting the hang and start pressing on for a winner. But it seemed that their youngsters seemed to be the man of the match because their youngsters seemed to be very good. The youngsters did well, you know. Maitland-Niles did well. He was a real threat for us, against us. Who else was it? Nelson, he did pretty decent. You know, it seems to be for Arsenal that their younger players seem to be better than a normal team. But that's obviously me being thingy, you know. But yeah, how well did those youngsters play for Arsenal today? And he's disappeared.
Hello, sorry, yeah.
I said,
my mic was on mute.
How well?
Yeah. The Arsenal youth really played well. It was reminiscent of you know when Manchester United played Arsenal in 2016 and Rashford got his debut and his 2 goals. It was like that. I mean, obviously not to the same extent. Arsenal didn't win or anything like that, but the youth that Arsenal have is very progressive. And I think if I was an Arsenal fan, I would be quite excited, and I would hope for a manager that could make these Arsenal youth players into some really talented special players. And it's quite unusual to see a youth player get man of the match, and especially the youth player Nathan. I forget his name.
Maitland-Niles.
Niles, yeah. Gets man of the match, and they lost. So that does tell you a lot about his performance. Very impressive by him, and I think if I was an Arsenal fan, I'd be very excited looking into the future.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. And I mean, yeah, the youngsters seem to do very well. They seem to do better than their actual first team. Oh, Red Devil Weekly's just joined.
They seem to care a lot more.
Kieran has just joined us in the stream. Kieran, you all right? Kieran, you all right? And he's not there. Hello, yeah, we're live.
All right, apologies.
No, don't worry, it's all right. You can stay and get your thoughts in if you want to. You're in the description anyway because you won the shout out as well as Sack. So again,
that's it.
Yeah. How did you think the game went then, Kieran?
I mean, to be honest, I thought the way we played wasn't exactly didn't really set the world on fire, if you know what I mean. But we got the win in the end. That was the most important thing. But as I said, the performance wasn't great. Obviously, I was happy for Pogba getting a goal. Sanchez nearly scored against his former team. I was hoping that was going to go in, but unfortunately, Bellerin did a good job. But I thought, I think we probably could have done a bit better in the game overall. Mkhitaryan scoring against us as well wasn't great, but at least he didn't score 2 or 3 because we would have lost that game. And to be fair, we gave Arsenal a lot of chances to possibly go on and win that game. We gave them a lot of chances. So I thought in the end, we probably on the balance of it didn't really deserve that winner, but. We got it. We showed character. We brought on Fellaini, or Mourinho brought on Fellaini, and the tactic does work. No matter how kind of bad the tactic is, it does work.
Yes.
In some cases. So it was overall. Obviously, I'm just happy that we got the win and that we go 5 points clear of Liverpool.
Definitely, yeah, totally agree with that. I asked Sack this. I was talking to Sack about the Arsenal youngsters and how well they did, and I actually think they're better than the actual first team for Arsenal. Also, in case people don't know, Arsenal, I think, are the only team in the world to not get a single away point in 2018 in the league, which is a bit shocking, isn't it? So I'm going to just read the comments. Nothing's come through. If you have just joined, please drop a like if you haven't already done so. My phone's dying. So don't want to do that. There we go. Back in position. Yeah, Kieran, how well did you think the Arsenal youngsters did today?
Well, I mean, they caused us quite a few problems, to be honest. I thought they did quite well. I thought that Maitland-Niles obviously got given man of match by Sky Sports, and I thought he did well. And you know, I mean, they have got a few decent youngsters, a few people to watch out for in the future, because you know they've got a few of those. You know, Matty Willett came on as well. So, I mean, yeah, they've got a few decent players in there. You know, obviously didn't really have the experience today to kind of hold us out, but you know they do have a promising future ahead of them, and you know I wouldn't be surprised if we were seeing them possibly in the England squad quite soon.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think, obviously, Gareth Southgate is a good manager for England. Obviously, he's told us at the World Cup again. Question is, can he win it? But probably, I don't think we'll win it. I think it would be nice to see some of those type of players play for England. I think they'd do better than... I think they would be better than, Raheem Sterling and all them who actually play for them now. But I'm looking at the stats here. They don't look very promising, though. We had 59% possession. We had 17 shots and only 3 on target. 17 shots, 3 on target. What? That's disgraceful. Let alone Arsenal had 8 shots and had the same amount of shots on target. 3. You see, both teams didn't do very well with getting their shots on target. But I suppose the good thing for United is we had 3 shots on target from 17, but we scored 2 goals. Crazy Pizza Gaming, welcome to the stream. Please drop a like if you haven't already. If you are new to the channel, press the subscribe button down below. We're at 192 subs, so we're nearly at the 200 mark, which is outstanding. Also, congratulations to Kieran and Sack, who won the United prediction shout-out, because they did predict 2-1. Both of them predicted 2-1 win. Do subscribe to them. They're down in the description. Sack is 1 away from 20. Kieran, I don't know what your next target is for your channel. I don't know what that is, but yeah, well, just please subscribe to my channel and the other 2 in the description. The links are in there. So, well, 17 shots for on target. No wonder I'm not happy with the performance. It's good that we get shots away, but there's no point getting shots away if you're not going to get hardly any on target. Bit pointless, isn't it? Yeah. Keep getting your comments in the live chat. Right. We've got Brighton away next on Friday. How do you think it's going to go? I'll go to Sack first.
I think it's going to be a decent performance, I think. A lot easier and a lot less tense than the Arsenal game. Obviously, against smaller teams this season, we have sometimes kind of like lost our momentum, and really our level of quality has decreased, and we've really just played like we were last season, getting draws and stuff. It's very, very frustrating. So I really do hope that we can put in a good performance against a struggling Brighton. I think if we can do that, it'll be very, very good. I think for me, we should be dominating. When you think of a season, you look through the fixtures, you're like, this should be an easy win. Obviously, Brighton are probably going to want to win it more because they're still having to fight to stay in the Premier League. Whereas Man United, we're maybe just fighting now to secure second place. But at the same time, we should be dominating these. And also, if we don't, it'll be very, very questionable, because it looks like kind of we're doing what we did last season, where we get these really, really frustrating draws or a really, really frustrating loss. And it just makes the fans angry, because we know we have the quality to beat these. And if it doesn't happen and it doesn't come off, it's going to be very frustrating.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think we will go out there and play a full 90 minutes of attacking football. I do think that if we go 2-0 up or something, we will start parking the bus like we normally do. But that's United for you. Kieran?
Yeah, I thought, I mean, what? question.
Oh, right, okay. Try again. Right, how do you think we'll do against Brighton on Friday?
Oh yeah, that's it. All right. Apologies for that. Apologise. No, I think against Brighton, again, the fact that we won today and we took points on Liverpool means that our Premier League games from now to the end of the season don't mean too much. And we like to go on a high, and I would like to go out on a high. I think that we can do that. I think against Brighton, obviously away from home, they at the Amex Stadium, they're not a bad side, and away from home, it could be tough. But I think that we're expected to win, obviously, and Brighton aren't really fighting for anything. I think they're pretty much safe. I think they're Brighton safe. So, I think we'll fare all right. Because it's getting close to that FA Cup game, Jose Mourinho might want to start swapping a few players out and playing a few of the young players, academy players, which I'd like to see. I think we'll fare pretty well. And hopefully we do play kind of more free attacking football, because we do have nothing to lose and we don't need to be as cautious, especially against a Brighton side. So, hopefully we can kind of throw caution to the wind, play really exciting football for the fans, and entertainment towards the end of the season, and finish on a high, really.
Yeah, totally agree. Yeah, I do think we'll go out there, and Brighton are a team that we mustn't underestimate, especially at home. They have caused a few shocks along the past, winning 4-1 at home to West Ham, remember, a couple of months ago. I'm just going to read the comments. There's a couple of comments coming through. Crazy Peter Gaming says, what were you I don't think that makes sense. What were you game Man United today? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what that means. Never mind. What happened to Arsenal today? It was shocking. Well, the youngsters did well. The main team didn't do very well, apart from Mkhitaryan. Who are you talking to? I'm talking to Red Devil Weekly and United and Talk. Welcome to Daniel Gary, who's joined. Please drop a like, guys, if you haven't already. Subscribe down below if you are new. Guys, well, what's your overall thoughts then from today? Oh, no. I didn't say who to go through first. I'll go to Kieran this time.
Well, overall, I thought, not the best performances. Wasn't the most entertaining football, wasn't the best football. It was good that we got the win in the end. Fellaini getting on the score sheet, obviously, a lot of people, would have rather we got the goal and kind of more attacking and a bit more of a more aesthetically pleasing fashion, let's say. But Fellaini, getting the header in the last minute still does the job. But we got the win in the end. We made sure that Wenger didn't go out against United on a high, and we gained points on Liverpool. So overall, you can't really say too much wrong other than the performance. And apparently, I just heard some breaking news that Romelu Lukaku will be out for 2 games.
Oh dear.
Due to injury, which I think means he'll be back for the FA Cup final. But we'll see. Well, obviously, it was good that we took him off when he didn't. He didn't try and play through the pain barrier. But yeah, overall, apart from obviously the Lukaku injury and the overall performance, I thought it was pretty good overall.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Zach?
I thought the overall performance was good, but I just thought the result was what we needed at the end of the day. The performance didn't really matter. It was just the result. To get this win against Arsenal, to really kind of secure second place and make sure we don't drop and bottle second place like we bottled the title. And it was definitely good to see that. And I thought even if the way we did score into Fellaini was lackluster and kind of classic of this new era of Van Gaal and Mourinho, obviously Mourinho is still improving the team and that, but it's still kind of showing we're not dominating teams enough. So there are still weak points from it, but at the end of the day, it was a nice way to make sure we're going to finish second place. And I think even though it was a game of 2 halves, first half being very, very promising, second half being not so promising, we still had a good performance in the second half. I just think we need to work on that, because any other decent team, we're talking Juve's, Bayern's, Barca's, PSG's, Real Madrid, Man City, Chelsea, they would destroy us if we did that in the second half. So we do need to be careful of that, but we don't need to worry about that for a while. Anyway, that's better my performance. I'm happy with the result, not the performance.
Yeah, pretty much the same thing. You know, I felt the performance wasn't our greatest. The first half we did well. You know, we got the goal. The second half we were just cack, as always. Welcome to PJ7 Football Highlights, the Juventus man himself. I'm being honest, Arsenal were better than United. You could say that by the second half performance and the first half. They played a good game. Or should I say the youngsters played a good game. Half the team didn't do very well, though. We didn't seem to do well in the second half. First half was okay. We must improve if we're going to get a bigger win against Brighton, which we should really win. But at the end of the day, United won. Yep, and that's the thing, and that's what matters. Crazy Pigeon Gaming, yeah, you can be on the Skype show next time if you want to be. Just let me know. You can add me on Skype. It's just Does This Football Stand again. Pretty much what the guys said. I'm happy with the performance, but not the performance. I'm happy with the result, but the performance must improve. Please drop a like, guys, if you haven't already. Subscribe down below. Subscribe to these two guys as well, Red Devil Weekly and Sack. But thank you all for watching. Sack, thanks for coming on today.
Thanks.
And Kieran, obviously, thanks for coming on as well.
Oh, yeah, appreciate it. Sorry for joining a bit late.
No, not a problem, mate. You're in the description anyway, so... please subscribe to these two channels. I'm looking to try and feature on their channel in a bit, but I think Sack's going live pretty soon after this one. So yeah, please subscribe if you are new. Drop the likes and let's get a win against Brighton. Glory, glory, Man United. Thanks for watching.